Welcome to this great channel, Dr. Mary Mugo. If you've not subscribed, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell. If you have subscribed, thank you very much. Feel appreciated. Today I want us to have a conversation on why we hire horrible leaders, a conversation on why we hire bad leaders, a conversation on why we elect bad leaders, why we elect unintelligent leaders. And we keep complaining, but we keep voting them in. What is the problem? That's the conversation I want us to have. And I want you to tell me what you think is the problem. Why do we do that as a nation, as a union, as a county? Why do we do that? Put that comment in the comment section and let the conversation begin. Why do bad leaders get into good organizations and bring them down? Why do bad leaders get elected into counties, into, nations, and they bring down everything that the predecessors had done? Why? Why do you elect people hoping they're going to turn things around, and hey, they do worse than their predecessors? And many times we give ourselves reasons why the leader is not the problem, right? Many times we have so many other reasons why things are not working other than leadership. But you know what? The truth of the matter is that we have bad leaders. Yeah, that's the truth. And so why do we hire horrible leaders who will bring an organization down? One of the reasons why we hire bad leaders, or why we elect bad leaders, why we vote for bad leaders, is because we focus on the wrong things. Many times we focus on the credentials. We focus on the great resume, CV. We focus on how charming the person is. Nothing wrong with credentials, nothing wrong with all those things, but it is proven that those things do not necessarily make you a great leader. And many times we hire the wrong people, we vote the wrong people because they fool us. They are good in fooling others. And you're asking me, how do they fool us? Many times they will fool you with the things that I've just said. They will fool you with their credentials. They are so charming, They look like they will really do a great job. They even verbalize the vision. They know the constitution, yote. But my friend, when you give them the work to do, you wonder whether the CV and the person are the same, or it's a different thing altogether. So we have the wrong people in our leadership because we focused on credentials, we focused on their great resumes, we focused on their looks, the way they are charming, the way they speak. And those guys who like fooling us, they are sweet talkers. When they speak, you feel like, hey, this is the man, this is the woman. Fooling us. Of the bad leaders who get into good organizations are very good researchers, by the way. They are well researched, they know the mission, they know everything. You know why they are well researched? It's because for them it is about power, it is about themselves. And therefore, for them, it's like having the power to eat all that pertains to eating. So they are very researched. They even know how you're doing. They know how well the company is doing. Their mission is not to lead. Their mission is actually to eat. Their mission is the money they get out of the position. You know, that's another reason why we have bad leaders getting into good organizations, bad leaders getting into unions, into parliament, into county assemblies, is because they are well networked. They have the right affiliations, you know. And so for them, they use their networks for their selfish gains. Huh? And this networking I'm talking about here, you'll find that actually the kind of people they are networking with, they form what I would call a gang of how to bring the organization down. You know, ever heard about someone who is put in a position and then there are so many people surrounding them and they are all eating together, then the organization goes down. That's what I'm talking about. They form a gang. eh? Should we call it a gang of robbers or a gang of thieves? Did you also know that just because you performed in a lower level does not mean that you will perform in a higher level? That's a mistake we make, you know. Just because somebody has been performing as a junior person, who told you they are going to perform when they are up? Up there, obstacles are different. The way of engagement is different. So we have bad leaders in our organizations who are bringing us down. We have bad leaders in this country because we think because you performed well at lower levels, you perform well at a higher level. So the question then is, what should you focus on when you are hiring? As much as credentials are important, they are not necessarily the measure that the person will perform well. So, what should you focus on? Whether you are hiring someone in an organization, whether you are hiring a CEO, whether you are hiring, you know, a manager, whether you are electing a union leader, whether you are electing a political leader, what should you look for? The first thing that you should look for is you need to hire people, you need to elect people who have integrity. Integrity is honoring your word, is keeping your word. So as you vote, as you hire, get people who honor your word. Not people who come and excite you, you know. Not that these people, remember I said they fool you with their charm. There are these people who come and they give you heaven, you know. They tell you they'll do so many things. And you are like, yeah, this is the person we need. My friend, do they honor their word? Do they keep their word? Those are the kind of people you need to hire. And if you want to know more about integrity, check out my video on integrity and you will know what is someone's word. Yeah? You need to hire people or you need to elect or vote for people who have emotional intelligence. Leaders should exercise emotional intelligence. You don't need, you don't hire a person or elect a person who, a small provocation, they are standing and they are, that's not the kind of person to hire. In other words, you need to hire people who understand their own emotions and do understand the emotions of other people. Emotional intelligence. You understand your own emotions. You understand other people's emotions. You know when to do what, when not to do what. Those are the kind of leaders you need to have. The other thing that you should look for is a leader who has a vision. And this vision is not just for, just talking and talking big, It's someone who can tell you, we are here, next year we shall be here, and how we get there is this way. There is something to clearly show that actually they are taking you where they are telling you they are taking you. Not just talking, So you need to hire people who have a vision. You need to hire people who have judgment. You know, as a leader, you need to know when it is the right thing to do what. Remember, leadership is about doing the right thing. You will not be able to do the right thing unless you have judgment. You see, as a leader, you need to know it is time to keep quiet. It is time to get out of this. It is time to do the other. You need to be someone who can do sound judgment. It's not, you don't just do things for the sake of it or things to prove points. By the way, in leadership, you don't do things to prove a point. If you're always proving a point, a bad leader you are. You need to hire people who have a passion for what they do. People who have courage to do the right thing. You know, passion is not excitement. No. People can be excited, but they are not passionate. You know, when you have a passion for something, you will do it even for free. But you see, some of you want to be leaders because of the money that comes with it. Not because you have a passion for your electorate. Not. So, you need to hire people with a passion for the people. Not a passion for his stomach or her stomach, or what in Kenya they call tumbocracy. Those are not good leaders. You need to have leaders, or to hire leaders, to vote for leaders who are courageous. Not courageous to do stupid things. Courageous to stand on what is right even when it doesn't favor them. You see? Yeah? I mean, there's some leaders who will only be courageous because it favors them. But are you brave enough? Are you courageous enough to say no to something even when it is benefiting you? Then you are a good leader. We need to stop blaming other things other than the leader. And I'm of the opinion that if you are hired and the organization is not doing good, you should stop blaming your predecessors, because the reason you are hired is to fix the mess. The reason why you are voted in is to fix what the other person was not able to fix. So guys, let us have the right people in positions. Let us ensure the people that we hire, the people that we elect, are people of integrity above all. Do they honor their word? Do they keep their word? And when we talk about your word, it is what you say. In leadership, there is nothing like sikuwa namaanisha. What you say is your word. What you say is your word. What is expected of you but not expressed is your word. What is moral, what is ethical is your word. Do you keep your word? If you don't keep your word, please don't run for any post, because you'll be such a bad leader. You will bring that organization down. You will bring the union down. You will bring the people that you represent down. So, what do you think? What's your take? I'm going to talk about this issue of leadership for some time, because we need good leaders, and we need leaders who care about the people that bring them into leadership. We need leaders who care about the people in the organization they lead. By the way, did you know when you are a bad leader, you mismanage the people? So we need good leadership. And that's what I want to talk about for some time. Thank you very much. And like this video, share this video, and ask a friend to view and subscribe. So that until next time, God bless you.